Disclaimer: the information in this video is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before investing in any crypto project. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Huntsman YouTube channel. I want to thank all our new subscribers. We're up to 193 at the moment. Slowly grinding our way to the 200 subscribers. I'm looking forward to that day. So today is going to be a quick update video, and obviously we're updating on Prosperity Gem mining. So they recently brought out an announcement in their Discord group about different changes that are coming to the project basically from now on. Now originally this was set up that they were having mining equipment and things like that done in US, but some of the changes now have been implemented and will be implemented too for Prosperity Gem mining going forward. So I'm just going to quickly go over these key points basically from the Manny's AMA or Manny's video that he has in Discord. Yeah, so make sure you join their Discord server. Lots of information of has happened, what is happening, and where Prosperity Gem mining is going in the long term. So I'm just going to quickly go through the updates here at the moment. So there are 6 key talking points from his video here. So they're not going to be operating in the US. Originally they had planned on setting it up that the mining rigs and all that were going to be set up in the US. That's been changed. He mentioned it that obviously throughout the whole video a few times that look, we're moving away from this. We're not going to be operating in the US. There won't be any US based mining equipment for legal reasons. Obviously Manny would have a much better idea than that than what I would have, what legal implications are, but I've always heard and read things that it is better to be possibly involved in areas like that outside of the US for legal reasons. It's strictly a DeFi project now, so number 2 is where he mentions a DeFi project, not a company. This has already been brought through onto the website. You'll see mentions of it more often throughout, and I'd imagine it's in the roadmaps and white papers that there's less mentions of it being an actual company and more of a DeFi project. Now again, it's wording, and again I assume it leads to the legal aspect of it, of how much connection Manny would probably have with it, maybe as a company as opposed to it being a project. The cloud, number 3 is the cloud mining. So the cloud mining is pretty much going to show proof of mining, and mining is obviously going to be set up outside of the US. Now there was a recent announcement saying that here actually was yesterday. Cloud mining results will be shared within the channels over here. So as I said, it's well worth to be in the server to get an idea of what's happening. But showing proof of that, I think, over the coming days. It mentioned in it that in the video it'll be Monday, Tuesday. So as I said, I'm only coming into Prosperity Gem mining to kind of update myself on different things. So so that's the 3rd one. So cloud mining and mining rigs. Excuse me. The 4th one I feel is major bullish news for the project in general. I know originally they started as I can't even remember the name of it now. It was a trading company, and I'm not forgetting the name of it. So I think it was Prosperity Gem Trading maybe. But they started off as trading, and obviously with legal implications came in. Manny couldn't do the trading, and therefore we pivoted to the mining aspect of it. However, going forward, because it won't be operated within the US, the trading aspect is open. Manny has got someone on board that's fully qualified in trading and has all the certifications that they would need to trade with other people's money potentially, and that's a big thing that's going to be coming on board with the project now. Again, I think this is a brilliant addition to have to it. So not only now will you have trade and profit, you also have mining and cloud mining profit. So it's going to be a big plus, and hopefully easier to maintain that up to 2% in our per day gain on it. So yeah, that's the fourth one that I think is majorly bullish for it. So number 5 was, you mentioned about refunds. So refunds. So again, I know from the first project, I wasn't involved in the first project, but I know a lot of different people got their refunds back and are getting it back, or have gotten them all back now. So I said that's a big confidence boost for me, getting into a project like this, because I know that he has a track history. If anything was to happen, that he will give back the money that was deposited. And there's also, in one of the updates here about refunds, it shows how he does it. So people question is kind of like, why is this taking so long for refunds? But he does it himself, and I think obviously that's going to take time. But so refunds is people are giving the refunds back to the old users of the old project. He also mentioned, going forward, if you're not happy with where the project is going now and how it's progressing, then he shows that, look, just fill out the form, the bottom of the website. Again, it's down at the very bottom of it, and you can get your full deposit back. So for me, for example, if I decide to do it, which I won't be doing, I have 650, I have 137 to withdraw anyway. So like, I can withdraw that 650. There's no fees for me at all involved in that. So I think that's brilliant as well from him. So obviously they're updating a few things there now at the moment as we're looking at it. So yeah, I think it's really interesting to see where they're going with everything. In terms of the refunds, he have a history of paying back the refunds, and going forward, happy to pay back people out of his own pocket to an extent, because obviously he'll have to be paying fees anyway for it. And then the last update was site updates. So there's some of these happened already. So presentations, videos, and all that will start to change. Full tutorial of the site. Obviously, the naming has changed. Great DeFi project, and I assume we're going to see a bit more updates over the coming weeks anyway about, and including a bit more of the trading aspect. So there's a recent, listen, mining is not our only source. Mining is a long-term deal. We are right now focused on trading more than mining. Enjoy the rewards, check the results. So, as I mentioned, now that mining is not just the only thing, we'll also have the trading as well. So I think that's going to be brilliant going forward. So overall, super bullish on what they're doing. I think, as I said, it's one of them projects that has built up a bit of support and a bit of trust with community because of what happened the last time, and refunds being paid, and people that request refunds are getting their money out very quickly. I can claim here very quickly. So as I said, if you're interested in joining or getting involved in it, I'll leave a link below to it. It's not financial advice, of course, but I like where they're going. I like what's being built here. So, and as I said, the major bullish for me would be the fact that they're having a licensed trader coming on board. So yeah, I'm just trying to pretty much leave it at that. It's more or less to give a bit more of an update of what's happening and the changes what have come into effect since my previous videos. I done 1 or 2 videos here so far, but as I said, it's pretty much, this video will have the newest information on it. So I'm going to edit these ones and just put in the description a bit more about it to refer them to the newest video to update. So so look, we'll leave it there. Again, make sure you join the Discord. It has everything that you need to know about the project anyway going forward. So that's pretty much. So I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks very much for taking the time to listen. Bye.